can serve. And I think that there's just a necessity for us as a society to re-embrace some of the critical concepts of ethics in public service.
Yeah, that's right.
To embrace some of the critical
That's right.
concepts of public
Billionaire.
service.
Old school Republicanism.
I mean, you juxtapose. When I heard that today, and we were talking about it earlier, I juxtaposed that with what happened at the Washington Post today, and the firing of hundreds of journalists.
Make sure his family got money though.
Not just a story about the journalists who got fired, which it is terrible because
I'm glad that billionaire called his ass out.
It is also a story about.
I'm glad you smart. These Americans that's poor as shit still supporting this bum.
An entity that is actually very important to the culture of America.
While he getting rich right in your face. And you could barely make ends meet. But you talking about a damn MAGA Trump supporter. Get the fuck out of here. How dumb can people be?
Now it has been run into the ground.
Just put yourself in slavery. That's what you might as well.
Very happy to close you up to the president, right? Very happy to, I mean, the Melania doc was on Amazon Prime, folks. They paid $40 million for it. Like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. $40 million. Where's that money coming from, America? That's your money.
But it made $7 million. Come on.
Very profitable.
Spent 40 and made $7 million. Get the fuck out of here.
Something to be said about CEOs in this country who do frankly have the ear of the president. I just suppose it's with people like.
Yeah, anybody that got money got an ear of him. Cause that's all he about is money. That's what's wrong with these motherfuckers that they don't even understand. They think this motherfucker's out there for he ain't worried, y'all. He don't give a damn about you or your family.
And has been clear about telling the president when he doesn't agree. So I'm glad some of these folks are like kind of waking up a little bit, but it's waking up for their bottom line, not necessarily about what's right. Because that's why King Griffin is speaking out, because he doesn't want the government mucking up in his business like they did with Intel.
And yeah, I take him more at his word about the moral component of this, because at the end of the day, that is what fundamentally guides policy.
Right.
There's got, when we elect individuals, it's the election and the hoopla is one thing. But a part of that process, when voters look them in the eye, Alicia, there are a lot of expectations, and a lot of that expectations around, center around how much of you.
The only reason he wanted to be president
you believe what I believe.
is steal your money.
Your kids raised the way I'm raising my kids, or I raised.
And they should check his bank account when he came and when he leave. I bet you. It ain't what the average president had. I guarantee you that. He ain't leave the country the way an average president would either. Left it more fucked up than it was.
But I just found that piece that spoke to me. And that's why I made the point about old school republicanism, because that was one of the things that animated a lot of the thinking back in the day.
Right.
So we are so far removed from that.
Yes, they are.
We talked about tonight, the vice president, in response to the pain of the killing of Mr. Preddy, would you apologize for the things you said about that? For what?
I don't want to nitpick.
It's all right. He ain't got to apologize. Karma's a bitch.
Missteps to describe the way in which the president has.
You gotta apologize. He only there for a few more months anyway.
Maybe not the word we were looking for.
Not even a whole year you got, brother.
By design, there was reporting in the New Yorker back in August. They reported
You guys getting impeached.
$3.4 billion.
You see that?
By leveraging his that's not a misstep, friends.
That's crazy.
At the top of the hour on All In, Senator Alex Padilla joins